Great, great Tuesday morning. It's kind of trippy. I almost missed out on starting on time, but I did not. I made it exactly at 9 o'clock. It's not even 9:01 yet, so not bad on my part. Um, I received a couple of messages yesterday. I said like, "Hey, Brownsville must be celebrating today." Uh, you know, I don't know how much of celebrating is being done here in the city of Brownsville in regards to uh, Dr. Gutierrez actually being named finalist in in McAllen. But there's a couple of things I think that need to be taken away. Uh, I don't know what the hell that was. But, let me make sure it's off my sweater, my shal. I actually should send it to wash. But a couple of things I think that we should all take away from what happened. Look, let's do the interview. Uh, I sent you the link. You never show up. Cesar, there you are. Huh? Ah, sí. Yes. Es este. There's a couple of things I think we should take away from uh, the whole Gutierrez thing. And first of all, I think Gutierrez wanting to leave is something that he's been wanting for a while. Will he make the same salary? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Will he make the same salary as he was making before? Probably not. Is Zendejas really coming back to BISD? No. I don't think it would be a good move for Dr. Sendejas to come back to BISD. Like I again, I know Dr. Sendejas. Hello, 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 hello. I think I know Dr. Sendejas well enough that I don't think for her it would be a good fit at this time to actually come back to BISD. Although one of the things that I had made mention is that the individual that is going to take over for Dr. Gutierrez should know the district like the back of their hand. And there's no one other than no one more well versed in regards to BISD than is Dr. Sendejas, Dr. Dora Sauceda, these types of individuals. They know the district back and forth. Uh, Dr. Cuff knows the district back and forth. That's another great option. Dr. Cuff is amazing and a great, great individual. Buenos días, buenos días. So, a lot of great, good options out there. I'm kind of afraid that they're probably going to maybe go for someone that is not as prepared. I don't know, and I may mention Alma Rubio. I don't know if Alma Rubio has a doctorate degree, so not sure. There's a couple of other folks out there at the district that have doctorate degree. Or I don't know if they would have the certification, the superintendent certification, because I think that you're required to have a superintendent certification in order to be a superintendent. Now, I don't know if the qualifications to be an interim superintendent are at the same level. Good morning, Cesar.
What
How you
up?
doing?
I just woke up.
No, ni se nota.
Back in on.
No. So how you doing, man?
Uh, been good. I slept pretty late, dude. I slept like at 2, 3 in the morning.
Mucho por
Eh, uh, I don't know, dude. I just didn't sleep much.
Netflix.
Hulu.
Oh, that's not bad. As long as it's not Pornhub, I think I'm doing okay.
Right.
So we woke up. I don't know if you were al tanto last night, but we woke up to the fact that Dr. Rene Gutierrez is no longer, is the front runner, lone finalist for McAllen ISD. That means that they're going to probably have to wait like 21 days to get their affairs in order, and probably in next month, we'll be out of a superintendent. What's your take on not having a superintendent?
Look, I don't know nothing about no politics within BISD or the community. All I know is that I wish you were the mayor, dude, because I know you got a lot in mind. I really, I really don't know much. I really don't know a lot.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. You gotta teach me a little bit, like what's going on, what's up with this dude who's no longer superintendent. What is he, a
Yeah.
bad dude? Is he a bad person? Is he a good person? What is he? In
Well,
your take,
I don't think he's a bad person, and and I'll say this. I don't think that he was taking the district where it needed to go, and I think what happens, Cesar, is that a lot of times these individuals, they'll start to bring in their compadres and their buddies, and they'll start to do the favor thing, and it's kind of like what we all do. I mean, we all like to hang with our buddies, los compadres, y todo lo
sí,
demás.
sí,
Pero recuérdate que nos decían mamá y papá, es que no te conviene andar juntándote con ellos. Busca, aspira para algo mejor. Pick your friends a little bit, a little bit better. And I think that that's somewhat sort of the case. You want to be challenged, and I know. I mean, I don't know how young you are, but uh, a lot of folk, they need to be challenged in order to grow. Porque si te juntas con puro scrape o te juntas con puro tacuache, pues, you're not going to grow, bro. You're going to stay tacuache, or you're going to start to, emulate a lot of the things that they do.
yeah,
So I think one of the things is like we used to have an assistant superintendent, Dr. Dora Sauceda. And I think one of the reasons that they were pushed to the side was because they weren't yes people, like, no, sí, estás bien guapo, sí, te quedan bien esos lentes, está bien padre ese pelo que traes. Bueno, la verdad, it's not the case. You want someone to say, Erasmo, córtate ese pelo, or píntate la barba, bro, or something, or something, because that's the input that you need in order, to grow as an individual. Someone that uh, you know feeds your mind, and leaves you thinking like chihuahuas. Maybe that there's something better. I'll give you an example. I had a camarada, a friend of mine, come up to me the other day and says, "Hey, Erasmo, well, I want to go and study. Uh, I want a master's in theology." And I'm going like, and I think they're telling me this because I have a bachelor's in theology. So they asked me this, and I said, well, why? You know, and why do you want a master's in theology? Well, I think it'd be great. I go like, but for what? I mean, it's worthless. It's like my degree. My degree is worthless. I got a bachelor's degree in theology. It's worthless. It's just a piece of paper that I have that Papa puts on the wall. I mean, it's a good decoration, pero no me ha servido de nada, Cesar. No me sirve de nada. It's just a decoration. So le dije, no, bro, go talk to some counselors up here at UTRGV and find out how you could, revalidate a lot of your courses and get a little bit of direction. Go to someone that is knowledgeable, and then find. Well, he went, and they told him, no, well, you could use your degree now as an accountant, and and expand on that. Pues eso te deja un poquito de lana, and that's what I'm trying to say. You want people that are going to give you good advice, direction, and go this route. Instead of someone that tells you, see, go out there and get a master's in theology. It's awesome. It's a master's con la racilla, con la palomilla. No, you want to be challenged. And I think this is one of the things that happened with Dr. Gutierrez. He had no one to challenge him. So se estancó, and all he did was, as long as he had the four majority of the individuals that ultimately signed his paycheck, le valió queso. He didn't care.
Hmm.
So do you want a mediocre individual in such a position where they're not going to grow and they're not going to help the district grow or the community grow? I just don't see it.
I'd
So he
rather.
wasn't a bad.
I mean, I would rather want somebody who is who exceeds. You know what I mean? Who has everything on reputation to exceed. Not somebody who's just a yes person, just because they got their camaradas backing them up. It's better to have somebody who has the reputation, who's been somebody who started off as a teacher or somebody who started off on the bottom and made it to the top. Not somebody who just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
A
100%.
handout, what they call out a handout. And
100%.
yeah, that's. I mean, I know you got a whole reputation, bro. I know you got a whole reputation. And you say your theology bachelor's is just a piece of paper, but at the end of the day, like you've contributed a lot. And I'm saying it from a point of view and a
Yeah.
standpoint of somebody who literally just graduated. Uh, I mean, you used to pull up to my school, and when you went to veterans one time. I remember you went to veterans one time, and everybody went up during lunchtime. Everybody got up and started clapping like you were the fucking president. I was like, what the hell? Erasmo Castro's here. Everybody's like, woo 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 woo, because you got a whole reputation. And if this guy Gutierrez, if this guy showed up to the school right now, nobody would. It
Ni
would
que
be
lo pelara.
crickets.
Yeah. Well, and I'll tell you, thank you for mentioning that. But it was kind of trippy because when I was on the board and stuff, it was trippy because like we had an event at here at Cab acá in the Palms, and we were honoring the band and the football players from Hannah. It was so trippy because you know, como que a fuerza, if they tried to put me towards the end at the last. Se paraba like Sylvia Atkinson y todo like, Minerva Peña, y que Priscilla Catito, Drew Brown, Erasmo Castro, and the room went crazy, bro, crazy. But and it's very flattering. Pero I attribute it to one thing, Cesar, de que I'm not fake. And students are smarter now than smarter now than they've ever been, and they could tell when someone was genuine, true, and not fake. And I wasn't fake. If I would go up there, it's like one of the things that I would always do when I would go to the schools is, I'd always go to the cafeteria. I'd always go to the custodians and, thank them and talk to them and sit with them. And they would freak the hell out. They were going like, why is this board member, why is Erasmo Castro sitting with us at the table and asking us how our day is and what we need? And I said, because those are the people that are actually the backbone of our community and of our district. And I think a lot of people, they read that, they said, "Nah, this guy's true and genuine. He's not a fake." And I'm not a fake. I mean, I have my flaws, you know. I mean, I have my opinions.
Nobody's perfect.
No one's perfect, but I'm not fake. You can accuse me of anything you want. You're not going to accuse me of being fake because I'm what you see is what you get.
Andale.
Your thoughts on Johnny Pineda? Um, Honestly, I think right now the district needs to slow down a little bit. I've heard the name Johnny Pineda and Dr. Cuff being thrown out there as individuals that may be well for the district. I actually saw a post where Dr. Sendejas was being considered. Again, I don't think Dr. Sendejas would take the position. I think Johnny Pineda would take the position. I think Johnny Pineda would probably want to play ball with the four. So I'm concerned about that. I don't want anyone that's going to be used as a puppet. The district needs someone to kick it in the ass. That's what it needs. It needs someone to give you a quick kick in the ass because we're losing students. Our conditionings are failing throughout the district. We haven't upkept anything, and part of it has to do because we have no one that is knowledgeable in the positions that they're in. It's like with the maintenance department. The maintenance department, we got a nurse running the maintenance department, and it's nothing against the individual being in the medical field. That's great, but you want someone que tiene callo in maintenance running the maintenance department. That just makes sense. I mean, put the nurse over the health department, but not over the maintenance department. and that's where it kind of sucks because I don't know. Says, are you going to college right now, or you or
I recently graduated, but I'm trying to go to college.
let me see. One of the things I'm very concerned with, Cesar, is that a lot of times this community doesn't produce enough opportunities for our students that just graduated. And our students sometimes find it necessary to have to go Pal Norte to try and find some type of opportunities, and that
Right.
sucks because Brownsville should have
The opportunities.
opportunities for our own kids, to whereas we want them to stay here, but no hay nada, you know.
Yeah, like me right now. I'm in Corpus. I'm not in Bronzo. I came here to work and go to school. I'm not in Bronzo right now.
You're in Corpus.
But I mean, I've been raised in Brownsville my whole life. I went to school in Brownsville. I went to Benavides, then I went to Jubilee. You know Jubilee, right?
Jubilee,
That
yeah.
that school, and then I went to Veterans and Pace. But like,
Yeah,
I did school over there, but I'm working here.
yeah, it's the only way, and that's just so unfortunate because Brownsville has the resources that any other community would really want to have. Brownsville. I mean, we've got a port, we've got beaches, we've got zoos,
SpaceX.
zoo, SpaceX now. We got bridges. We got Matamoros. We got resources that should help any community flourish and grow. El problema, César, es de que todos estos mendigos políticos, our mayor, our city commissioners, they just pocket the resources that should be divided amongst the people. And that's what sucks because really we're just getting kicked in the ass instead of someone that's kicking ass in regards to building this community up to where it needs to be. It's just unfortunate. It's not going to happen. And in the meantime, we're losing students at our district. They're all going to Jubilee. They're all going to IDEA. They're all going to Harmony. We're losing students, and then we're losing students after they graduate because there's no opportunity. A bunch of the kids here, I'm sure that you met a lot of these folks. A lot of the kids here just opt to go to the military. It's como
Oh
que
yeah.
don't have any, and more power to them. I'm glad that a lot of people, thank you all for serving in the military. But look at mi agüita is de que there's no more open doors out there to where I
Limited
say
options. Yeah.
limited options, bro. Limited options. That's what's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I feel. Yeah, man. The only thing that honestly, I feel like the only thing that's keeping Brownsville alive is SpaceX over there in Boca Chica Beach. Because it's pretty well known the engineers that come from the north down to Brownsville just to to work on this fucking rocket or whatever. Which don't get me wrong, I mean it's a good it's a good thing that it's in Brownsville. Like out of all places, you think like why in Brownsville, right? But it's a good location. But the only thing that like you were saying, the only thing that's out there is it's pretty limited, and like the statistics with schools and public schools is going down. Even in college, like graduation, people that graduate, like you know, and people that keep going to school, like do like two or four more years. They just get a certificate, or they at least do 2 years. And the people who actually do 4 years at least, like they go up north, they go to A&M, they go to Austin, or they go to different schools up north. They don't finish at UTRGV in Brownsville.
well, part of the problem says that here, if you're going to UTRGV, part of the problem is that a lot of the classes, I don't know if you have colleagues or people that graduate with you, a lot of the courses they have to go take in Edinburgh because they're not offering the classes here in Brownsville.
Oh
So
yeah,
they have to take that little bus that goes from here all the way over there. And they try to say like, well, it's a free bus. It doesn't matter. Nobody wants to get stuck an hour and 15, 20 minutes on the damn highway in order to get to a class. It's going to last 45 minutes. It just
yeah,
makes no sense. And you would think if you had like a block schedule, like if you had like a class at 8 and then a class at 9 and a class at 11 and a class at 1, con ganas. But what happens is that a lot of the folk, a lot of my high school graduates that are taking classes at UTRGV, they have two classes here and one class allá arriba, and then it's murder, bro. It's crazy. And again, the best case scenario would be to have all the classes necessary here, but we don't. Jessica is saying she wants to get B. Hernandez and give her an interim position. What are your thoughts? not sure who B. Hernandez is. There's a couple of doctorates out there. Again, one of the things that I've seen is that a lot of individuals have recently gotten their doctorate degree. I don't think I don't. I'm sure that a lot of the doctorate degree out there, they were in order to be a superintendent, you have to have a superintendent certification. That's what Sylvia Atkinson had. That's what Dr. Cup has. Right now, I think the front runner to be interim superintendent would either be Cantu, which is not liked by anyone, or Dr. Cuff. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, handsome. Is that me or Cesar? Which one?
I think it's you.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yo estoy bien feo.
Beatriz, no, you're not. You're very handsome. Beatriz Hernandez, the one. Huh?
Nah, I laughed.
No, you're not. Very handsome. Beatriz Hernandez is the one that was principal at Perkins. Oh, I like Beatriz Hernandez. If she's the one I remember, I think I liked her. Saludos a Ángel y a Rubí. They're on the at the other room over there. So, what are your plans for this week, Cesar?
Puro jale. Actually, today's my only day off. Tomorrow, I'll go back to work. I've been working from Thursday to yesterday, dude. From Thursday to Monday, and then Sunday I work from like 9 a.m. to 10, literally 10 at night. So I've been puro jale. Just been working right now. I actually I wanna go to school, but I've been wanting to go to Harlingen for school to get another 2 years. I finished my 2 years of school, but
Your
I've been wanting
associate's
to do
degree?
another school. What's up?
You did your associate's degree?
Yeah. But I already did it, but I'm trying to get another certificate, like in wind turbines.
Good. Oh, wind tunnel.
No, the wind turbines, like the.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know who? Actually, you should reach out to Samuel Martinez. You remember Sam Martinez?
I think so.
He used to come out on the shows. Well, I'll send you his. I'll send you his information. That guy's doing that right now. Actually, a turbine. He the guy travels throughout the country. I think he's banking. I think he's making like close to $30 an hour or some crap like that. Not bad.
What are
I just
your
want
What are your thoughts on that? The mayor, what's his name? The white guy.
John Cowan.
Yeah, how is he leading the community? Whether do you like him? Do you not like him?
I like John. John is a friend of mine. I like John. We're very cordial to each other. He's worthless as a mayor. Not going to benefit. Not going to benefit the city. And this is one of the things that I think. Again, I'm always very, very, very. If you ask me, I will answer. I like John. He's a friend, but as a mayor, worthless. I
You
mean,
ran? Did you run against him, or who was it that
yeah,
you ran? You ran
I ran
against him.
against. I ran against him. And again, we didn't have like the outward fights. It just said that the guy had not done anything while he was the city commissioner. Why would people expect that he was going to do anything as mayor? And this is part of the problem, Cesar. A lot of la raza se va pues está güerito y es un gringo y pues que no sé qué, y que come con un fork y eats pizza with a knife and fork. Who cares? He may be all nice and dandy, todo lo demás. It's not going to benefit me. It's not going to put an extra plate of food on my table or anybody else's in the city of Brownsville. That's what we need. We need someone that's going to be able to put enough money in my pocket so that I could go take my family on a vacation. Unfortunately for us, people can't take their family on a vacation. They can't take them to South Padre Island, muy apenas, muy a huevo, only one or twice a year. And that's what sucks because, there's absolutely no economic development. The guy ran on, oh, well, we're going to lower a PUB bill, PUB bills. It's not true. Our PUB bill is higher than it's ever been. It's amazingly higher. And we're going to give the money back that the PUB stole from the people. It's not true. We didn't get anything back. ¿Y de qué sirve de que some people got, well, I got $200. Well, I got $300. ¿De qué te sirve, idiota? Si te subieron el bill by another $100 a month. So you're actually paying more. So what's the difference? He promised an upgrade to the zoo. The zoo's dying. The zoo's dead. I mean, tenemos gallinas, chivitas, gatos, y perros in the zoo. And they think that's a zoo. It's not a zoo. That's my grandma's backyard.
Stop.
Was my granddaughter's volleyball game last night, and a parent from Estado was kicked out for flipping the crowd and get all on the official. Puro tacuache. Property
Suele
taxes.
pasar.
Property taxes are in. What's your take on this? Again, guys, we got screwed. And lo que pasa, Cesar, this is another one of the political talks that they say. They say, hey, I'm going to lower your taxes. You
Puro
know?
pedo, me.
Well, yeah, but they say, well, look, and you know what? They actually do lower the taxes by 1 or 2%. Pero luego lo que pasa, they increase your appraised value. So the value of your property is higher. So guess what? You're paying more than you did last year. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Pero es que dijo el vato que me hizo lower el taxes. Sí, tacuache, te bajaron las taxes, pero te subieron el valor de la propiedad. You're paying more. And everyone's paying more. And that's what's unfortunate. I mean, they sent me, I threw it to the trash yesterday. They want to charge me taxes on my office furniture. I said, F you. I'm not going to pay, and it's $74. Screw them. I'm not going to pay the county $74. Screw them, screw them, screw them to hell. I'm not. Me
Yeah.
vale.
No, madre.
Gentrification for open borders. Yeah. Well, it's kind of unfortunate because what's happening is the price of rent here in Brazil is just so damn high. The rent is too damn high, which was a slogan for the New York race, so high now that even the people that are crossing over illegally, which are hundreds of thousands of people are crossing over illegally, uh, they can't afford this crap. So look at this is what sucks about this whole deal, Cesar. Viene la gente, como los people from Venezuela and Colombia and all these people, they cross over
The
illegally. They come,
refugees, right?
yeah. They're leaving their country because of the turmoil and stuff that's going on. They
Right.
cross over, they come, bro. And entonces what happens was they have to live somewhere, so they're living in the ghettos here, in Brownsville. Allá no quiero decir porque no se me enoja la gente, pero the ghettos, they're living out in the ghettos, and then lo que pasa is they can't make enough money to pay their rent. So what happens is they got to get that money somehow. So you have an increase in crime and petty crime. And again, a lot of individuals that are going to be motivated to start selling drugs, prostitution. And I don't have anything against prostitution. I think prostitution is awesome. But drugs and violence and crime and stuff, and it's a mess. And the individuals that antes podían hacerla, earning $2,000 a month. I don't know how anyone makes it now down here earning $2,000 a month. It's impossible.
Especially with like the rent, it's increased since what? Since COVID, right?
Yeah, gachamente. I got a heart attack yesterday with the tax. My appraised value, Jessica's appraised value went from 70,000 to 150,000, and that's crazy. And that happens. It's happening throughout all of Brownsville. What has improved in Brownsville? What has improved in Brownsville that merits our property value to go up so much? No tenemos nada. Seguimos el mismo rancho. I mean, it's like we got stuck in time. It's like going to Cuba, and I'm going to Cuba on Thursday.
That's what's up.
The scum would most likely drop the property value after locals gone highest value with less pay. Cameron County, deep swamp. It is a deep swamp. That's unfortunate. Houston status property value. It's horrible. It's very not a good thing. Well, today I'm going to Monterrey, Cesar. My nephew's birthday, so I'm going to go. Happy birthday! I'm going to take some luggage that I'm going to be taking to Cuba. I leave to Cuba on Thursday morning. Should be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and come back Sunday. It's only a 4-day trip. But
Right. Did you go to Israel?
I went to Egypt.
Egypt. Oh, you went to Egypt. Okay. What's your
amazing.
stance on Israel, dude? I feel like it's kind of like, I mean, I might be tripping. I might be like, but tripping. But isn't it to me like an unofficial declaration of like World War III? It's just a matter of time till China invades Taiwan, like they keep on saying they will.
Well, the problem with us is that we have such a weak we have such weak leadership right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
Joe Biden.
the guy's senile. The guy, I mean, no concuerda. But what really pisses me off, Cesar, is that a lot of the people, la gente, no, Biden's great. Trump sucks. Trump was amazing in the set. And again, in the sense that no one was going to screw with Trump because he's fucking
I mean,
crazy.
we went up to fucking what's his name? North Korea. What's his name?
Oh,
He shook his hand in the fucking line in the
yeah,
DMZ.
they walked.
I mean,
What's it? Kim Jong Un,
Kim Jong Un,
Kim
yeah,
Jong
yeah,
Un,
Kim Jong Un. That
Kim
one.
Jong Un. Yeah, let
He
me
had
tell you.
balls. That's what I'm trying to say. He had balls, not like Biden.
Yes, everyone was afraid of Trump, and no one is afraid of Biden. So yeah, you're going to have Russia go into Ukraine. You're going to have Hamas going out there, and look, what really sucks, and this is what really pisses me off, because look, the Middle East has always been in war. I mean, Palestine has
Oh,
always
yeah,
been.
history, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, they have a history of being at war with Israel for centuries, for
Yeah.
millennia, and it's understandable. You know, it goes back. They're actually brothers. Palestine and Israel, they're actually brothers. That's okay. But it's been there, been going like that. But they didn't have the balls to go out there and attack Israel until we have a weak president. Because let me tell you, if Trump would have been there, and Trump was sending Jeff, his yerno, I can't remember the guy's name, but his yerno, the one's married to Ivanka Trump. Ivanka Trump is beautiful. Um, but he would send off his yerno out there, and no one was wanting to mess up anything in the Middle East. With Trump there, you don't have Russia going into Ukraine. You didn't have China threatening to go into Taiwan. It didn't happen. It wouldn't have happened. It happened under a Biden administration because he's weak. He's old, he's weak, he's senile, he's losing it, he's falling, he can't stand up. It's como that life alert. I've fallen and I can't get up. That's Biden, you know, and it's nothing against his age. But my issue is it's the people that support him. And that's what happens. It's like the same thing happened here in Brownsville. I know we want to vote for John because he's güerito and he's gringo and he eats pizza with a fork and knife and he's just so correct. How is that going to help you? It's not. It's going to hurt you. And that's what a lot of people don't understand and comprehend. Same thing at the national level. A Biden in there. You may not like Trump being so rude and crude and mean and you know hitting on women and stuff. You may not like that. But let me tell you, I kind of enjoyed the security and the position that we had worldwide, guys, because America was on top back then. Now it sucks. Read the back of your tax paper. Cesar, thanks for coming on, bro.
Let's do this another time then.
Yeah, you let me know when you're available, Bubby. Anytime at 9 o'clock in the morning or at 9 o'clock at night. It's good to have you, man. Good to see you.
So it is.
You're too handsome.
Back at you. Right back at you, man.
Love you guys. Guys, have a great day. Guys, I'll be traveling to Monterrey. I'll probably not have a show tonight, but we'll see what happens. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.